these conversations just continue to happen. These tough love conversations continue to go on. I don't care what time it is. I don't care what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know what this is. This is Tough Love. I'm Mario J, and we again have to talk about it. Cardi B versus Candace Owens. Cardi B versus Candace Owens. Oh my God. Okay, so check this out. I've covered both Cardi B and Candace Owens in the past. I've given my outlook on both of those women. And it's interesting to see the dynamic right now. Who's supporting who, why they're supporting who. And it's very interesting. And some people would say, oh, well, who's Candace Owens and who's Cardi B? Y'all don't, first of all, you don't know who Cardi B is? Hold on. Put this cookie right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. What? Hop on top. I wanna ride. I do a geek. I'm kinda wild. Look at my mouth. Look at my thighs. What is what? Uh-oh. Sign me up like I'm surprised. That's role play. I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream. Make it stream. I don't public. Make the scene. I don't cook. I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side. That's Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen. Cardi B is an American rapper. She is an actor. She is a songwriter. But who is Candace Owens? Who is Candace Owens that dares to say something about our beloved WAP queen? Who is Candace Owens, and why in the hell she got Cardi B's name in her mouth? Okay, so Candace Owens decides to put out some commentary on the Ben Shapiro show, and I wanted you guys to hear it. I'm going to give my breakdown, and I'm going to give my reasons of who I support and why I support them, but I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of Candace Owens.
Agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance to come out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, I'm going to give no interviews, but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. Right? I mean, Justin Bieber, I'm sorry, I know you're a Christian man. I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But it would be absurd. Right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person, and if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview.
You know what? If I kill somebody, I gotta go to jail. You gotta go to jail too. That's all I want.
And they think she's cool, she's hip, just by sitting here and taking this interview. Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album?
Interesting, very interesting. So check this out, man. So first of all, Cardi B, I've talked about the WAP movement, right? The entire WAP movement, and I basically said, to each their own. For those people that don't like the song, that do like the song, if the song is empowering, I think that a lot of people live vicariously through songs like that. Those people that, they want to be kind of outspoken, they want to be kind of wild and crazy and just kind of let their hair down for the night. And it's a catchy song, and I think that a lot of people live vicariously through that song. So for those people that support that, you know what I'm saying, hey, salute to you or whatever case may be. I appreciate y'all for sharing. Thanks for tuning in. This is Tough Love. This is Mario J. So we're talking about Candace Owens versus Cardi B. Who do you support? Why do you support them or whatever? So let me give you my outtake on this crazy shit, okay? Let me give you my outtake. My outtake is that I do believe that at first I kind of saw it as, why is Cardi B able to talk to Joe Biden? Why is she able to talk to any of the Democratic Party in reference to, presidential nominees or whatever case may be? And then I was like, does she represent the Black community? Is she a voice from the Black community? Is she able to articulate the agenda that the Black community is now currently having in reference to police brutality, in reference to fatherless homes, in reference to issues with education, in reference to mass incarceration? Can Cardi B articulate to the Democratic Party, these Democratic nominees, the vice president, can she actually get the message across or whatever case to be? And a lot of people said a lot of crazy shit. A lot of people said a lot of crazy shit. And here's my thought process. My thought process is that Cardi B has clearly stated that she is not a role model. That's your job. Okay? She is an entertainer. Okay, cool. Let me take this in. And if she's an entertainer and she is not a role model, then my thing about it is, why do we have her in a position where she can outline minority issues? Why is she put in a position where she is now having to articulate the issues for Black America? If you listen to Candace Owens, and a lot of things that Candace Owens, to me, she, you know what I'm saying, who is Candace Owens? Candace Owens is what? A political activist. She's a representative for a conservative who represents, she wasn't representing the Republican Party, but definitely pro-Trump. She said a lot of things in regards to George Floyd, in regards to we should not be celebrating George Floyd. He was a criminal, and the Black community always uplifts the worst of their community. So I actually did, you know what I'm saying, a response back to that. But right now, my thing about it is, Candace Owens, she said some things. I don't know. Here's the funny thing when you sit and you call somebody illiterate. You know, that's definitely blow to somebody's character. But here's the thing when you say that Black people should be in an uproar right now. Black people should be mad at the fact that she was able to come and talk to Joe Biden. I mean, here's the thing. How many times do Black America get a chance to voice their opinion? I want you to really think about this shit real quick. How many chances and opportunities does Black America get a chance to voice their opinion about what they think needs to be fixed in America? Now, I want to ask you something. If you had a choice, and out of everybody that you can think of to go talk to these vice presidents, to go talk to these elects, nominees, etc., 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 would you pick Cardi B? Would you pick Cardi B? You know, it's interesting if you're in a club environment, if you're in some type of hip hop environment, if you're in an urban community and you say, okay, I'm gonna have Cardi B go speak to, you know, this high school, or I'm gonna have her go speak to this college, or whatever case may be. But when you put her in front of America, what's the message that's being sent? Is Cardi B a good representation for Black America? I just want to ask you guys some serious, tough questions right now. Because here's the thing. I don't agree with everything Candace Owens says. However, should the Black community be upset that the best representation that they could find in America was Cardi B? And did Cardi B actually say something that was prevalent to the fact that this is the shit that needs to be fixed, Joe? This is the shit that we want fixed right now, or we are not supporting your Democratic ass. Do you think that she made a statement, or was it all a gimmick? A lot of people believe the shit was gimmicky. A lot of people believe. It's like this. When you go into the bank and you're applying for a loan or whatever case may be, there's certain shit you can't say. There's certain shit you can't do. It can't be gimmicky. It can't be urban. It can't be no jargon. No, you have to goddamn speak good English. Do you believe that Cardi B sent the message to the Democratic Party that we gonna hold our vote if you ain't supporting our ass? If you ain't doing what we need you to do, we're not gonna vote for you. Now, Candace Owens, we know she's a Republican through and through, right? We know what she supports. We know how she talks. We know that she's very big on saying things, downgrading the Black Lives Matter movement. We understand this. We know who these people are. So are these the right people to be speaking for Black America? A lot of people believe that Candace Owens is very articulate. And they said, wow, man, yeah, we need her back on the Democratic side, right? And then a lot of people say, you know what, hey, the hell with her. She's a coon. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's this. But here's the thing. Even though Candace Owens, you guys don't agree with who she supports and what she says, my thing about it is, what is she saying? That's the thing. I don't care what party you belong to. The question is, what are you saying? And here's the thing. I had to listen to that the Dave Chappelle show. I had to listen to that twice. And I listened to it and I heard what she said, despite all of the shade that she was throwing to Cardi B. My thing about it is she the best representation? Is she the representation that's going to help the next generation? There's a lot of people that follow Cardi B. There's a lot of people that support Candace Owens. But my question is, when you get an opportunity, you get a chance to shoot your shot. Someone said, you know what, this would be great to bring in voters, not only old, but young people who support the WAP movement, people, the hot girl summer, some of those Megan people, hey, the hot girls. And what's interesting to understand is that when you get an opportunity to shoot your shot, you get an opportunity to tell America, hey, Black people feel a certain type of way. This is why. This is our agenda. This is what we want fixed. This is how we want it fixed. And you set those parameters up. The question is that do we take you serious? Do America take Cardi B serious? Do you take her serious? If you had to have someone speak for your livelihood, someone to speak for your criminal defense, someone to speak to promote your agenda, would you say, I'm gonna put all my money on Cardi B? And it's sad to say that outside the booth, off of the video, off of the ratchet television, my thing about it is, who is going to take her message seriously? You're not going to take it serious in the courtroom. You're not going to take it serious in the Senate and Congress. You're not going to take it serious in a doctor's office. You're not going to take it serious in a viable conversation for business. Like, who is going to take this serious? And I just think that a lot of people kind of get misconstrued. They take the entertainer who clearly says, I'm not a role model. That's y'all job to be a role model. I'm an entertainer. I'm chasing my coin. I'm getting my bag. Good morning to you. I'm getting my bag. And the thing about it is we forget that, okay, well, if you're not an entertainer, if you're not a role model, you saying, hey, listen, I'm here to get my coin. I ain't here to be a role model for your girl, your boy, whatever the case may be. Okay, cool. You're not here to be a role model. Then I don't think that you should be put in position to speak for the Black community. That's a conversation you shouldn't indulge in publicly. That's a conversation that you should, when it comes to talking politically, because here's the thing, you get an opportunity to say, when you put hip hop versus politics, you take a female that's well known, that's well versed in what she does. She's good at what she does. And you say, I'm going to take you and now I'm going to put you in the political arena and I'm going to let you speak. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. Let me tell you what's not cute. Okay. This is the tough love. Okay. For Cardi B ass. What's not cute is being ghetto. What's not cute is sending a message that all Black women are going to relate to what you're saying, are going to feel what you're saying. Your shit going to resonate throughout the goddamn earth, goddamn it. And somebody's going to be like, yeah, that's Cardi B. And she telling him, if you say that you are not a role model, or you're saying that you are not any type of political activist or whatever case may be, then shut the fuck up. Keep your opinion over there. Because here's the thing, if you don't want to be in a position of a role model, then why are you talking to Joe Biden? If you don't want to be in a position where you can say, hey, listen, This is what my people talking about. This is why we're so pissed off. This is why we're so mad. Then if you don't want the role model position, if you don't want the leader position, and what you want to do, you're worrying about the WAP, then worry about the WAP. We ain't knocking you. Chase your bag, boo-boo. Go get your money. But here's the thing. Don't sit in a political chair talking political shit and you talking about, okay. I can't do that shit. I can't do what the fuck she does. But the fact of the matter is, and this is no shade to her. Again, you're good at the niche that you're good in. And I'm not saying that she's illiterate. I'm not saying she's retarded. I'm saying when you put someone on a stage, that's like somebody that you know that's always like, yeah, you know what I mean? When you take that type of conversation and you put it at the table where you're supposed to have reasonable conversation, you're supposed to have complete sentences. You're supposed to have an agenda that actually people can say, I get it. I didn't look at it like that, but I got it. Are you making sense? Good morning to you. Are you making sense? That's real shit. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, I don't like Candace Owens because of her remarks about black people and Black Lives Matter. Let's be honest. Okay, let's be honest. Black Lives Matter. Okay. Black Lives Matter needs to be revamped. Black Lives Matter needs to be revamped and it needs to be more proactive. Period. I don't care who says it, whether they white, black, Mexican, Chinese, it needs to be revamped. The message needs to be a little bit clearer in regards to what the agenda is for Black Lives Matter. Period. Because we've stretched it so many times to fit certain things and certain narratives or whatever. I just literally found out Black Lives Matter was supporting the transgender community. Like, I didn't know that was a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. I just found that out. Then, of course, I already knew it in reference to three, I believe, lesbian females or gay females that actually got the party together in reference to the organization. So it's interesting to me that we've come to this situation where we want people to speak for the black community. We want people to speak for the black community. We want people to stand out front. We want people to articulate what our agenda is, what we want, when we want it, how we want it, where we want it, because we want our kids to be safe. We want our kids to be given the opportunity that everybody else is given. For those people that don't believe that systematic racism is real, that don't believe that mass incarceration is real, that don't believe that there is a form of police brutality. I think that when you don't have things knocking at your front door, it's easy to ignore it. It's easy to ignore it if you live in a community where you don't worry about when you get pulled over if you're going to go to jail tonight or if you're going to get hit or shot with a stun gun or whatever case may be. If you don't live in a community where you're forced to realize those things, you're forced to realize the realization of those things, then of course it's easy to turn a blind eye. It's easy to turn the channel. When you can turn the channel and you don't have to face reality, it is easy to say that those things are not credible. Those things are not good talking points. So my thing about it is, who do you put in the front of America that says, yes, they are? Who do you take serious enough to say, oh, out of all the people to talk to, you choose Cardi B? What does that say? Here's the thing. If I'm playing basketball, I'm getting LeBron. I'm getting Bron, right? If I'm playing tennis, we probably gonna go get Venus, right? Or Serena, right? We probably go get Serena. Okay, I think I like Serena a little bit better. Okay, y'all know why. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, you go get certain people that fit the narrative, that's going to be able to handle the pressure of the situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why, if Cardi B is not known for articulating any type of political values or any type of role model or leadership standards, why would you say, let's put her in this seat? Why would she accept that? You understand what I'm saying? I think some people don't understand how far not to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people like it's like, okay, well, hey, say one of my homeboys say, hey Mario, hey, I think you pretty good with them words, man. Hey, come defend me. You know what I'm saying? I just did this murder. I can't really afford no lawyer. And I know you read, so hey, come defend me. Hey bro, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, I can give you some support, some moral support, some financial support, but I can't defend you in no murder. And I think that's the way Cardi B should have been. Hey, listen, I have my viewpoints. I have my jargon and the things that I think is cute and witty that's gotten me to where I'm getting. But I'm definitely not about to go sit with the vice president and tell the vice president nothing. Because am I a good representation for the black community? And that's real shit. To be advocating, I have the #1 song. Wet Ass Pussy. I want that to marinate for a second, y'all. Let that marinate for a second. There are certain places that you could be excited about this song. You understand what I'm saying? Is that the song to be advocating in front of Black America or America period? Is this the reason why? Is this the reason why you got the interview? I mean, honestly, is this the best song is this the new national anthem? Is WAP the new national anthem for Black America? We need somebody that's going to be able to articulate who's the hottest person in the game and what they talking about. Can you imagine that? Because you know they do a breakdown before they get in front of these VPs. So it's like, well, let's look at the statistics and let's look. Okay, Cardi B. Okay, WAP. What does WAP stand for? It stands for what? Can you imagine Joe Biden's face? It stands for what? For real? Oh, damn. Oh, okay. And then she also said, Candace Owens also said that, you know what I'm saying, this is, she's pandering. I do believe that Candace Owens panders as well. She and which is so funny because you would think that she would have got invited to speak at the Republican convention, but she didn't. All of that talking, all of that screaming and yelling about Black lives don't matter, the movement is trash, etc., etc., etc. The George Floyd situation where it went viral and everybody was talking about it. You would think that she would be in a position to go and talk, but she wasn't asked to speak. So to me, that definitely sends the message like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she ain't in there as good as she thought she was. So again, this continues by Candace Owens taking shots. Whatever, I truly believe that on Candace Owens' playlist, WAP is being played. Can you imagine Candace Owens talking about, I want you to party, that big... I truly believe, I'm telling you, women are living vicariously through Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you have strippers, P Valley. Women are looking at that. That could be me up on that pole. That could be me. I'm telling you, they live vicariously. You know what I'm saying? It's like guys when they see sports. Yeah, man, I remember I used to play them sports. Yeah, I can't dunk, but I can finger roll. But seriously though, I just wanted to ask you guys, do you feel like, Black America missed their shot, missed their opportunity to really articulate the issues that we have in America, the gripes, concerns, the complaints? Hey, shit, should they have talked about reparations? That would have been a perfect, man. Hey, Joe Biden, hey, do you believe that Black America deserves reparations? Uh-oh. Do you believe that there's a such thing such as systematic racism? Oh, shit. Do you believe that urban communities are plagued with police brutality? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Fire. Do you believe that urban communities' school systems suck? Oh, shit. Pow, 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 pow. I'm just saying, do y'all believe, that, Cardi B either hit the mark or missed the mark I think this, you got to take out the hip hop community. You got to take out, the jargon. You got to take out all of the catchphrases, and you got to have the tough conversation. Listening to that conversation between Joe Biden and Cardi B, to me, it sounds gimmicky. His facial expressions is kind of like, what time is this over with? You know what I'm saying? And she's trying to hit all of this stuff to make, I'm sure she was nervous. And she's trying to do things to kind of liven up the mood. But again, former stripper, songwriter, ratchet television actor, who now gets thrown in his hot seat to have a conversation. Well, here's the thing. What type of conversations we having in the strip club? Let's be real. Huh? What real conversations are we having in the strip club? Just saying. What real conversations are we having with Cardi B when you listen to her lyrics? Does it promote having the tough conversations? Let me tell you how I got this ring. Well, here's my thing about it. I mean, the husband still cheated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do these women, whether they want to be role models or not, okay, whether they want to be role models or not, do you believe that they are role models? Do you believe that Cardi B is a role model? I'm going to be honest with you. Huh? Where them dollars at? I see you, Scott. I believe that anytime that you have a public following and you're now considered to be some type of celebrity, whether it's through entertainment, whether it's through sports, whether it's through politics, or something you've done that now you've gone viral, there are people checking for you. There are people wanting to know, how you feel about certain things. And I'm just going to be honest with you. If Cardi B is representing Cardi B, then cool, great. But I believe that opportunity should have been for a role model. That opportunity to speak to Joe Biden about the black community or black issues should have been about people who actually fight the fight, who actually want to say, hey, I got a whole list of shit, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was time to be gimmicky. I don't think it was time to be cute. I don't think it was time to be, half hood, half this, half that. I think it was time to have a real conversation. And I think that we missed the mark. And I think that's the message Candace Owens was trying to say. Regardless of what party it is, if we're going to put people in front of people to have conversations to promote an agenda that we want to get moved forward for 2020, we need to put the best people, we need to put the best doctors, the best lawyers, the best dentists, the best garbage men. We need to put the best people in place to move forward our agenda. I do believe that our agenda was stagnated. I do believe that sitting down, listening to Cardi B, that has to be a gimmick. That has to be a joke. Can you imagine sending a high schooler to a college and be like, I want you to go talk to the professor at college and explain the issues that you have in your community? Well, it's a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, right? If you don't get your ass up. I'm just saying, man, if you listen to the interview, I don't know if y'all seen the interview or whatever. Again, shout out to Cardi B, man. Shout out to Candace Owens. I'm just saying that if we're going to put people in positions and get an opportunity to talk to America as Black Americans, we need to be saying something. We need to be saying something. We need to put our best foot forward and put people in the hot seat. That's one, they comfortable in the hot seat. They live in the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that we're missing the marks and the opportunities because we're putting people who find their niche being gimmicky. They find their niche being gimmicky. It's all cool to have WAP, play it on your song, play it on your radio real loud in your house or at the club or whatever. But that's what that's for. That type of mentality, that type of attitude in the club, in your house, in the car, whatever, that's for that. But that doesn't represent Black America. That's not a good representation for Black America. Now, I'm not saying you need to have a doctorate. I'm not saying you need to be a lawyer. I'm just saying that you need to be able to articulate the issues and the concerns of the Black community and give benchmarks on how to fix it, where to start from, where to pull money from, who has the money, what we gonna use the money for, the timeline for the situation. And I just believe that Cardi B, she just wasn't the right person. She wasn't the right person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do feel a certain type of way. I feel a certain type of way. Candace Owens said the Black community should be outraged. Why are we not outraged? Why are we not asking the question? Why the fuck are you talking to all of these people we have? All of these people, shit, you could have pulled Obama back up in there. I mean, the fact of the matter is, why would you choose, besides the numbers that she has, to have a conversation with someone that says, I am not a role model? I am not a role model. If you're not a role model, if you're not a political activist, if you're not a leader, then why are you sitting in this seat? Get your ass up. Move your WAP out the way. Because right now, we're not concerned with your WAP. We're concerned with your mind. We're concerned with you sending a message for the Black community to articulate the fucking issues that we've been having. And right now, you ain't doing that. So once you decide that you want to be a role model, once you decide that, you know what, I got something to say and I'm going to articulate it for my people, I'm going to let people know, hey, this shit is real. I'm at the top. I got money now. I got fame. I got status. Let me talk my shit. But you got to accept it. You didn't accept it. You didn't say, I am a role model. You said, I'm not a role model. So if you're not a role model, why are you sitting in the role model seat? You're not the average citizen anymore, Cardi B. You're not the average citizen. It's a lot of people who strive to become who you are, but say, you know what? They can't do it because they got real jobs. They can't go to their real jobs and act like Cardi B. They can't talk like Cardi B. They can't dress like Cardi B. Stop me when I lied. Huh? They can't go to their schools like Cardi B. Like, stop me when I lied. There's a certain type of look. There's a certain type of sound. There's a certain type of attitude. And if you in customer service, you ain't about to curse everybody out. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a certain type of momentum. And I think that we should have found someone, male or female, that could articulate that agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tough Love. I am Mario J. Thank you for rocking with me. Please share. Please leave your feedback, and I'll definitely respond back. Until next time, adult up. Peace.